Hi Anima, how are you?
I am fine, ma'am. And what about you?
You can also call me Mansi yaar.
Okay. We
Yes.
had conversation before, I think
Hmm.
4 and 5 days
Yes.
ago.
Okay, so is your baby sleeping?
Yes, now my baby is sleeping, then I am totally free.
My my kids are also sleeping. That's why I'm having conversation at this time.
Mhm.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm good. And
I'm
what about
also
you?
good. I'm also good. So
How
do you
was your
have any
day? Because we are connecting at night. And how
yes.
was your day going?
Day was amazing, not so good because I didn't do any conversation today, and yeah, I was just
But I
enjoying
had
my day.
just before connecting, I watch your conversation videos with Komal
But
ma'am.
that was my old video. Yes. So, do you have any topic?
Yes, I have a topic important of grandfather and mother.
Wow, that's amazing. So, do you live with your grandparents? Not grandparents, your mother-in-law and father-in-law?
Yes.
Okay, good. But my mother-in-law and grandfather. आपने grandfather बोला है, अब यही बार-बार निकलेगा. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, then you will share your childhood memory with your grandfather and grandmother. How was the day that time?
Okay, if I talk about my grandmother, so I never seen my grandmother because when my father was 2 years old, he lost his mom. And when my grandma mom was laying, like when she was not alive, so
Mhm.
my father started feeding her milk, and that was a very sad moment. When he was 2 years old, since that time, his grandmother nurtured him, So, yes. And when I was 6 years old, I lost my grandfather.
Okay.
So I don't have good memories and not lots of memories, but yeah, I have some memories about my grandfather. Yeah, sometimes he used to tell a story and
Yes.
yes, these type of things, but I don't have much memories because I was only 6 years old, so I
Mm.
don't have much memories about my grandfather. But he was a superman, he was like very smart, and I don't have any person in my family. He used to be very smart, but yeah, he's not with us now.
Okay.
Yes. So, what about your experience?
My experience is really very good and amazing because I don't saw my grandfather, uh, but in my today life, my grandmother is with me. We are after marriage we are not connecting, but after some time we will connect with each other. But really, that time is very amazing time. He told some stories that time. Never use phone, and always then light
Yes.
is cut, then every family member sitting in a place and telling stories. And
Hmm.
really that time was very amazing. In
Yes.
today's child we are not show that type of thing, because today's children are almost staying with her mom and dad.
Yeah, nuclear family.
Yes, nuclear family.
I have some best memories about my granny,
Mhm.
grandmother, like Nani and Nana.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I have lots of many of stories about my granny and my Nana.
mhm.
So whenever I used to get chance, then I love to go my Nani's home
Is
in
with
every
you?
holiday. No, 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 she's no more. When I was in 12th class, I lost my Nani also. Oh yes, but she nurtured me and she given me a lots of love, and she never make her uncomfortable like we don't have our own grandfather and grandmother. She always used to treat us like a we are very special for her, and she used to give love, lots of love and everything, like everything. So I have best memories with my mom, with my granny. Yes,
I I
yes,
have also lots of memory with my nanas and nani. My nana is not living. Not he is living, but my nani is living with me.
Okay. Okay. So what about your children? They have their grandparents?
Yes, they
They
had
have
great.
one kid. Do you have only one kid, I think, no?
Yes, I have one
Okay.
kid.
So what about your kid? So he has his grandparents?
Yes, his
Okay.
grandfather and grandmother.
Okay. I also I have my father-in-law and mother-in-law. So whenever I go home, then my children like they feel very happy, and there is no one who will scold them. So
Yes,
they always protect them. They
yes,
always
yes,
protect them, and they give freedom to do what you want to do, what you want to do. So they are very happy that they have that type of grandparents. They never
Mhm.
stop them. They never scold them. They always like they always pamper them. So they feel very happy and lucky to
Yes,
go there.
yes. My son
So
is also lucky because his grandmother, grandmother and grandfather are really very supporting. They always
yes,
try to feel happy.
yes. Whenever he do something
When we
bad,
will go,
then I scold him,
when
na.
we will go home, then he's not much more mature because he's like 2 years old, but
Okay,
little bit he
okay.
understand everything.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever they do mistake and I try to scold them, my mother-in-law always stop me. You
Yes.
can't beat them. You can't beat them. You can't say like this. No, no, don't do this. I will manage. I will
My
manage.
mother-in-law same.
Do yes, yes. He says I will do everything. So you don't take care about them. But I can't leave them. So if they have their grandparents, so we can say they are very lucky.
Yes,
They're
yes,
very lucky because nowadays, but they get some time to spend with them. Whenever they get free time, like holidays, 1 day holiday or 2 days holiday, at that time they go home to meet their grandparents, like grandparents and my parents also. So they are very connected with those grandparents. So yes, we can say they are very lucky. But I was not so lucky in my childhood because I
yes, yes.
never seen my grandmother. I wanted to see her, but I don't. I never seen a single photo of her.
Okay.
So I
But
can't
your
imagine
but
my
your
grand.
son is very lucky.
Yes, I can't imagine my grandmother how she
Mhm.
used to look like. I think she was like my father, but I don't know. I don't have that idea. But yeah, my
Okay.
father says like, yeah, my mom, she used to looks like me. I can say in my father, I can see my grandmother. Whenever I
It
go
is
home, na, whenever I
exactly
go home,
every
hmm,
father says this type of thing. You are looking like my mom.
yes, yes. So every time, whenever I go home, then my father say, she's my mom. मेरी माँ आ गई.
Yes, yes, yes. Every father
Yes,
says that she is my mother.
yes. And my parents' home, I can't scold my children also. At
Yes, yes.
that place, I can't scold them. Whenever I try to scold them, they scold me. They try to beat
Exactly,
me.
exactly. When we are go in my mother-in-law house, when I start to scolding with my son, he is scolding me. Why are you scolding? When he is living with her parents, grandparent, then he very freedom. We enjoy a lot. Don't. Uh,
Can do
yes,
whatever they want to do, but we
yes,
get irritated easily. But we don't have that type of patience. So, but they have lots of patience, and they can bear all the things. Like they are making noise, they don't have any problem. But if they make noise here, I get I get irritated easily. But they don't get irritated. But one thing I would like to say,
but
whenever
in
they go there, whenever they
mhm,
go there, they feel very happy and they learn lots of things, lots of good
yes,
things. How to give respect to elders and how to talk with elders and how
yes,
to give respect to parents also. Because nowadays, now we are we are too much busy. We don't want to talk with our children
yes,
properly. If we have that time, we just want to use that time in a other way, other work. But we don't want to spend time with our children because we
yes,
think like they are doing study. Let do them. But when they go home at that time, they they love to talk with their grandparents. They love to know about their past. They love to know about their childhood memories. So I can say if we have grandparents or if our children have grandparents, we never stop them to meet them. We
Right.
never stop them. We never try to stop them to talk with them. We always try to like they are blessing.
Yes.
Grandparents are like a blessing for our children because they can feel they can whenever my both son go their home na, so they act like very childish, they are very small, but when they come back here they'll pretend like they're very mature. So I don't like this thing about my children. Sometimes I feel bad about my children. Sometimes I feel like here they are not so free to do whatever they want to do.
Yes.
They
Yes.
have that scared feeling. They afraid about their parents. If I will
Mm-hmm.
do this, then they will scold us. So
Told us.
whenever they go home, they feel very happy and they
Very-
act like a child. Actually, I can see my children there when they go
Yes, this
home.
happened because
So
children are living with her
I
mom
noticed
and dad.
about
Mom
my.
and dad both are busy. What
Hmm,
he is doing whole day.
yeah. After finishing dinner, my sasuma, my mother-in-law, after finishing dinner, then she loved to play with my children. She loved to play football, badminton, and anything, whatever they want to play, pakadam pakadai, and anything hide and seek, whatever they want to play, she loved to play with them. So I can see the happiness on all faces. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my children also. And I can see the happiness on my face also because I can see the
Right.
childish behavior in my children at that time. But when they come back here, they pretend like they are very mature and they
Yes,
are very
yes,
afraid. You know,
yes. Because they are
sometimes
not
bad.
feeling very freedom. They need
Yes,
to play more.
yes. They know if I will do something, I will be scolded by mom and dad
Because
also.
when we are in childhood, we are enjoying lot and
Yeah,
we have a lot of
we
memories.
used to do fun and we used to do whatever we want to do. Like there
Yes,
was no any restrictions and there was no one who could stop us.
yes.
But now we just want to control our children. We just want to control and we just want to give a limited freedom to them. And this is
And I
really
think so.
not so
Today's
good.
parents is not too much get time to her children, like because all are busy for
Hmm.
working and everything.
When I was child, when I was in fifth class, fifth standard, I know I used to take a tire, cycle tire, and I used to
Yes, I also do this. Yes,
but now,
I
if,
also do this.
now if my son want to do this, na, I will beat him. I will beat him. I will not give a permission to play this game. But I used
Yes.
to play this game in any street. I don't know where I used to go to play this paya paya. And Pakadam Pakadai, like very far from home, I used to go there to play these type of game and Pithu and Pakadam Pakadai and skippings. So all the thing I used to play, but now he has like a few game options. Like outdoor game are like nothing nowadays.
That
We
time
have
we are
this
going to
outdoor game
alone.
alone, like for
Yes.
2 hours, for 3 hours. Whenever I think my past, whenever I think my childhood memories, then I can say I'm like punishing my children. I'm
Yes.
like punishing my children. But what I can do, yeah, we can't do anything because we
Mhm.
are living in a flat. We live in a flat.
Mhm.
So there is a only option, park option.
Part
If they
only
want to
option.
play outside the home, then they can go park. But if
Only
they
one
go alone,
hour.
they can learn lots of bad things. So which is
Mhm.
I don't want to make them learn. So that's why I don't want to let them go outside alone. So that's a problem. That's why nowadays, na, children are so weak. They are not so strong. They are
Yes.
not so
Yes.
healthy because they are not doing lots of activities
Lots of
which we used to do. You know,
yes. Yes. We
we
are
used to
using
do
lots of activity, like we are running
this.
almost 1 hour continuously, right? But
Without,
nowadays, a child is not running. They are
without
sitting
putting
in a
on
place and
slippers.
using mobile.
Yes. So yes, sometimes I feel bad about my children. I think
Mhm.
not only me, every mother feels bad about their kids because they are not so free to do whatever they want to do, which we used to do in our childhood. Like we used to do very funny and very rubbish things in our childhood, but they are not so allowed.
Exactly.
So
That time
that's why
we
whenever
have stayed with grandmother and grandfather. He and she are also playing with us.
Hmm. That's why whenever I get chance, like on Saturday, so I pack my all things and then I love to go home because of my children. They can enjoy their life. They can play whatever they want to play. They can speak whatever they want to speak. Here, if they want to speak something, they have to think first what I have to say, and otherwise, Mama will scold me. Mama will beat me. So sometimes I feel bad about them, but this is very required. Otherwise, they are not going to listen us.
Mhm.
Nowadays, children are very smart. So
Exactly. Then
that's
you
why.
are staying with your family's member nearby.
No, no. No, yes, it takes only 2.5 hours to reach home. Yes.
Then
So
it's
whenever,
possible for Friday to Sat
huh, by
Friday.
metro, yes, by metro, it's very easy to go there. So that's
Mhm.
why whenever we get time, so we go on Friday evening and then we come back on Sunday evening. And sometimes we go
In
on
your case, you
Saturday.
are lucky, ma'am. You are lucky.
Yes. And when I go my parents' home, and it takes only 1.5 hours. There is no so long distance. So yes, we are happy, but only for a few years because my
Mhm.
husband has transferable job. So that's why, yes, after some year he will be transferred within 5 or 4 years. Yeah, then they will miss their grandparents.
Yes.
When we used to live in Chhattisgarh for 4 years, so
Mhm.
yeah, I can say that I have that experience because there they used to miss them a lot, and in a like annually we used to go home. So, but now we are we are happy and lucky that we can meet on every weekend
Every
or
weekend
every Sunday or Saturday. Yes.
we are in video call. That time I scold with my son. Then my mother-in-law is scolding me. Why are you scolding?
Yeah, it
Just
happens.
a minute. Just a minute, Ritesh. I will scold with your mother.
Yes, yes. Whenever I beat my son, my younger son, he says sometime, Mama, I will call Nani and I will call Dadi. You are beating me. They will beat you. They will beat you. You will get to know. You will get to know at that time. They will beat you. Do you live with your mother-in-law and father-in-law?
No, ma'am. We are not living with us. We are going
Okay,
in a year annually.
okay, okay. So whenever you go there, how do you feel?
Really, I'm feeling very good because we are
Okay.
staying with families and a late night talking. When
Yeah.
I reached in Pune, after that thinking all this thing,
Whenever we
it's
go
allowed.
home after having dinner, we just sit on chair and then try
Yes.
to talk with each and everyone. With my family is very small. We are only 6 members, including my mother-in-law and father-in-law. So we are only
Mhm.
6 members. So we love to talk with each other. We sit for 2 hours, for 3 hours, and we just love to talk with each other. Sometimes we pull anybody's leg. Sometimes we praise anybody. Sometimes we scold anybody. Sometimes we taunt anybody. So it happens.
Mhm.
We just try to have fun.
Then we will go then all night sitting and gossiping with thing.
And everyone, yes. Because of them, I love to go there again and again. Otherwise, they will grown up and they will lose their grandparents one day. So that's why this is a sad reality. I just want to make them happy. Okay, Anima, it
Okay.
was nice session with you. We will reconnect again very soon. Bye
Okay.
bye and take
Bye.
care. Good night.